Alright everybody, welcome back to another TOP video, and today we're going to be going ahead and doing the entire board because I missed the original 13 energy steps to do, kind of. I said kind of because it was near the end of the day and there was no point. So I was like, no, fuck this, I'm too busy during the week so I can't do this. So let's just do the full thing. And here we are. Let's have a look at the team. And obviously we're going to be running the Sun family. However, we do have a change. As you can see with this Goku right here. Only reason why I changed with him because he actually gives extra key recovery and damage at the end of a turn. In other words, I have a full board. 20% damage. And then it gives an extra 20% to the two up to his top left and right, which is pretty good. Also, his key reserve speed at rank 10 is 2.8 thousand. Already better than Goten. And he's Zenkai. And he also gives dev buffs, but we're never going to get him down to that level. Hopefully. But yeah, other than that, I say we try this here new format. If it doesn't work out, well then obviously just go with the Goten. Go with the usual, as I say. Alright, let's get into the fight. And for our first one being right above us with his 4th stage. And it's a Sun family off the bat, although somewhat easy enough. It's somewhat easy enough. I'll say that much. So let's get into the team formation. Okay, so this is going to be the formation we can run with. Again, this is going to be a test with this Goku. And the only reason why I don't have anyone up here, because 18 and our debuffs, I've decided to try my best and test it out, see how well this does. So let's get into the fight and see how well we do. Okay, so the attack formation, you know, the usual Goten, Gohan, Kaioken. You get rid of 18. Then Goten, and then the Gohan. We don't have regen, so that's why I'm doing this here. Obviously, if you have regen, go for the Gohan first, then 18 and Goten. Or Goten and 18. Whatever you prefer, but probably maybe the Goten, then 18 after the Gohan. But anyways, let's get into the fight. And coming out of that fight, Gohan took a massive hit, and we got 1 million points off the bat. Avoid all the supers, but then again, it is common for the Gohan to lose a meta amount of health. Yes, that was proper English. Leave me alone. Alright, let's move on to the next one. With that being to our right and our 5-fist easy enough stage. I'll say that much. Let's get into the formation. Okay, so this is going to be the formation we're going to run with. I don't have anyone up the top one because the Gohan does buff the top one, his own, and to his two sides. So that's why I'm keeping him there instead of going for the top thing. And also because I feel like it's going to be 10 times easier if I do like this here. So I said we get straight into the fight. Alright, so let's see. The formation is going to be Bojack. Then we get rid of the Goku, the Gohan, Nappa, 13 then Kid Buu. I forget what the formation I went with beforehand on this team, but I said this could be a decent enough way of doing this here. So let's get into the fight. And coming out of that one, to be fair, I don't think he really changed too much with regards to his health, so that's pretty good. We got the full kill and everything. I said it's a success. Let's move on. And that is going to be with our 5-fist stage. It's against the regen team. Although it's not looking too bad, although we have a flash and a special mover. But let's just see how well we do this here. Okay, so for the time being, I'm going to do a full color wheel. Just so that I can get everything sorted. You will probably want to have like this Goku on the board with Gohan and Goten. But, I mean, it's a full color wheel. What do you want me to do? Also, this Gohan needs the heals. So there's that. But anyways, I said we get straight into the fight. Alright, so the formation is going to be these two first. She has a flash. And he is special, so there's that. Then we'll get rid of the Kid Boo. That's at 21. Nail, and then the Cell. Always go for the revival units last because they're easily enough taken down, so they are. So let's get into the fight. And coming out of that fight, Cow can to take a wee bit of a hit. Although I wouldn't say it's too bad. We got the full kill, so I'd say that was a pretty good fight and a good success. I said we move on to the next one. And that being our number 5 fist is right above us. Against a easy enough-ish team. It's not easy per se, but it's easy enough. But this Trunks is like so tanky. And we're going to need another full color wheel for this, so let's get into the way we're going to be forming a team. Yeah, no, I'm going to have it like this here. Just because the Gohan needs the heals. He needs healing. He's a 63. He's a 78. Not too bad. And we have about possibly 3 supers. I know we're already going to guarantee 2, but go on, I'm hoping. So let's get into the fight. Alright, so the formation, we're going to go with the Vegito. Then we'll try to get rid of a green. Go away. Then I'll get rid of a purple. Another green, red, and then the Trunks at the end. Because if we go for the Trunks at the end, even if he was able to tank whatever is left, the Rising Rush will kill him. So, there's that. So, I say we get straight into the battle. And coming out of that fight, pretty well done. Full kill and everything. We have about 2 supers on the way. So this is neato. Let's get into the next match, shall we? With that being a 4-5 stage against Sun Family and Nappa. Super Saiyan 4, I don't think we need to really care about too much. So let's just get into the formation. Okay, this is going to be the formation we're going with here. I have the Goku back in. Just because I feel like it. Also, we're going to need to get a wee bit of an extra damage buff because I don't know how well this team works. But this shouldn't be too bad, so let's get into the fight. Okay, so the attack formation is the usual 3 first. Then we get rid of Nappa, then the healer, and then Super Saiyan 4. I think this could be the best method of attack that we could do. But I'm not 100% too sure. Wait till I'm done this here, and then I'll give my feedback. And if it's okay, well then just go straight forward. Why not? And coming out of that one, pretty neato, have to say. Although Gohan did take a wee bit. We got avoided all the supers and got the full kill, so that's alright. Go with that formation, 100% fine. Let's move on to our another fight with a 4-5 stage against a pretty easy enough team. This is just simple as all living hell. So let's get straight into it. Okay, this is going to be the formation we go with here. Although there's a lot of supers on this team, excuse me, you might as well want to get them out of the way somewhat immediately, so that way you build them up again to a more tougher fight. That's completely illogical, but I mean, here's why I'm going with it. I'm not the smartest, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. But anyways, let's move on to the next formation. Get rid of this 21 first. Then get rid of the baby. Then get rid of the Boo. 21, Chi-Chi, and then Sin. Or Shin, whatever. Sin, Shin, same thing. But anyways, let's move on and see how well we do this here. And coming out of that fight, 100% okay. Oh, voice crack, okay. All killed. Neato. I say we get straight into the next one. And that'll be our 5-5 stage right here against the super easy enough fight. So anyways, let's get into the formation attack, shall we? Okay, this is going to be the formation. I literally just swapped the Goten and Gohan, because it fits their path a wee bit more with regards to the tile formation. So let's move on into the formation of attack. The formation is going to be the Vegito, the Goku, the Gohan, Black, Super Saiyan 3, and then this Goku at the end. The normal way I would have done this here would be this Goku going around like boop, 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 boop. Would have been like that. However, I don't want to be dealing with Vegito's counter per se, although Goku's is not much better, but still. It doesn't matter. It should only activate once anyways, so I said we just get straight into the game. And coming out of that fight, oh Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, we took a massive beating. Holy shit. What the hell happened to Kaioken? I'll pull up the thing onto the right side to show you what the hell happened, because I got no idea either. Alright. Other than that, let's move on to the next match, shall we? And that being our 5-fist stage right above us against a Sun family team. Although it has two healers, one's just on activation, the other's on hit, so it doesn't matter too much. But let's just get into the fight anyways. Okay, so, it's probably a dumb decision, but I'm going to take out the Kaioken Goku for the other Kaioken Goku because he gets a super attack on the second turn. Also because he's actually badly damaged with 60%. Literally lower than Gohan, which I didn't think was possible, but here we are. So, actually wait. Alright, there you go. Sorted. Let's go. Let's get it going. So for the attack, it's the usual 3 first, then get rid of this Vegeta, then the healer, and then the healer. Go for the healers last. Because I think this Vegeta debuffs characters I forget. But anyways, let's just get into the fight. And coming out of that one, Kaioken and Gohan did take a wee bit of a hit, but everyone's still healthy enough. Full kill, avoid all supers. Let's get it going. Let's move on to the next match. Also, I went ahead to check this here. It's decent enough. So if you're struggling a bit, I say go for this here. And go for the same formation as we had before. So there's that. But anyways, moving on to this fight right here, which is against another stupid as all hell team. It's movies. So there's that. Or if you want to go easy, actually, well, that's not even much better. Let's just move on to the 5-fist stage and hope for the best. If you went with my fight, it's just going for this 4-fist stage. If 3-fist, I mean. If not, if you want to test yourself, go against this here. Brand new territory. I've got no idea. It's a literal blind spot, but let's get it going. I'm going to keep it the way it was. Again, it's blue, purple, yellow. And I mean, like, I don't really have many other characters other than yellows, realistically, to shove on here. But whenever I do get other characters sorted, I will definitely shove them on here. But until that time comes, I'm just going to have to deal with this here. So let's just get attack formation is a wee bit of a weird one. Because I don't know. But we're going to get rid of Gohan first. I think the Tapion would still do AoE damage regardless. I don't even think he does, actually, now I think about it. I think he just might debuff you. No, I'll check his kit afterwards, and I'll, again, shove it on the right-hand screen. Right-hand side of the screen, whenever this match is finished. Just to give you details. But I think we're going to get rid of the Gamma 2, because he heals like absolute mental, I think. Then we get rid of this Vegeta, this Gogeta, Tapion, then this Hero Goku. Get rid of the Tapion before the Goku, because... just for the fact that I don't know what this Tapion does. So it's best just to leave him there for the very last. And if I go south, again, I'll play it and I'll tell you which way to do it. And coming out of that fight. Ooh, we didn't even get the full kill. Oh, bro, that's actually bad. We didn't get the full kill. That's the first time Sun Family has had the full kill. I think. It's the first time. Again, I'll play the match for as much as I can, just to show you. all what's transpired. And we'll see what the hell happened. But other than that, I call this a failure. Again, I'll probably have like text like somewhere in the middle or the left hand side or on the right hand side of what you should be doing whenever I get this in the post production. Okay, but other than that, it's a failure. This is a failure. But anyways, let's just move on with a 4/5 stage against Sun Family. Or if you want to go for this here, it's what we did before. Also, it's probably 10 times easier. But I'm going to go with the 4/5 stage for our 10th win streak bonus. So, let's get it going. Because this is going to be the formation we're going with here. Although it's not the most ideal, it's better than nothing. Actually, now that I think about it, that'll do. 100%. Get the blues on the sustained damage cut tile. Although it's going to get absolutely destroyed because of 18. But regardless, let's just move on with the fight. So attack formation is the usual 3 first. Then get rid of Nappa, then 18, and then the Healer Goku at the end. Always go for the Healer Goku at the end, unless told specifically on a weird fight. Probably on the Tapion one, but no, we'll skip by that. Try just erase that with final snap, and let's just get it going. All right, coming out of that fight. Oh, taking a bit of a hit. Although we get the full kill. Everyone's taking a hit, bar this Goku. Although Gohan is taking it massively, but still. Yeah, I don't know about Sun Family. I swear, Legends, put this Gohan into the Zenkai shop. Please, for the love of all holy. Do it. I want him in the Zenkai shop. It's been so long. Please just give us him in the Zenkai shop. Alright, so for our next one, we can either do this one, which is easy enough actually, or we could do this one, which is super easy. I'm gonna go with this one. If you want to take a wee easier route, I suggest going this direction, and then doing this, or this, which is essentially the same thing, and then ending it off with either this here, or this here. But I'm gonna go with this one right here, because it's simple enough. Let's get into the formation. Okay, so this is going to be the formation we're going to run with. I've taken off the Gohan. I'm going to let him rest until like an easy enough fight. So that way he can actually get healed. Because I want him to get healed. Massively. He's on 32% HP. So there's that. But let's just hope and get into the match anyways. For the attack formation, you get rid of the Trunks first, I'd said, then we get rid of the Cell, Kefla, Kakarot Goku, this Cell, and then Gotenks. His transformation would have ran out by this point, so I said it was just better going off with him. Actually, now that I think about it, hang on a second. Get rid of the Cell first, actually, then the Trunks, because hopefully by then, Goku's Super would be ready. If not, we'll just go for Kakarot Goku, then Kefla, and then this here. Do this here. If not, pause where I did it previously and just do that. Otherwise, I'm going to go with this here. But if you want to, go with the one I did beforehand. Pause it, memorize it, do it for yourself. But anyways, the end of the fight. And coming out of that one, it's alright enough. Goku did take a wee bit of a hit there. But also, I just realised that I could have healed the Gohan. Okay, no, to be fair, I'm a bit slow today. But regardless, let's move on with our 5/5 stage against Sun Family, which is what we've already dealt with. And almost had our asses handed to us. Whatever. Or, again, or if you want to go with this one, do this one. Or go above us, do them. Realistically, it's all about your preference choice. But I'm going to test it on this one because it has cursor speed on it. That's the only reason I'm doing this. So I said we get into it. I just realized I wasn't making any use of the keywords for speed tile, but here, I don't care. Let's move on. Alright, so for the attack formation, the usual 3 first. Nappa, 18, and Goku. Do the formation we did beforehand. That's literally all you have to do. Anyways, let's get into the fight. And coming out of that one. Oh my Jesus Christ, this Kaioken took a hit and a half. Avoided the supers anyways, but... Oh boy, this Kaioken. I don't know what's happening with my Sun Family team this season, but it's just going down the fucking hill. Other than Goten, who is so healthy that he might as well have the cure to cancer. Same thing with the Gohan and Videl, Saiyaman, but eh. And for our final fight, the easiest stage ever, it's going to be this one. We don't need an introduction to this, let's just get straight into it. Okay, this is going to be the formation we can run with here. I have absolutely no need of bringing in this Kaioken Goku, but I'm going to need them to heal. He's at 35, he's at 32. I need to heal him. I need them healed quickly. So that's why I'm bringing them. Let's get into the fight. Alright, for the attack formation, it's going to be Gohan, then the Beerus, and the Piccolo. Just because Gohan is going to be tanking so much. You're going to get rid of the Bulma, then the Whis, then the Shalom. Do this formation, and we'll be golden. Let's get into the fight. And coming out of that one, they've all healed up successfully. 100% take that as a win and a half. And we ended up with 1.57 million for the first part. And obviously I will have the timestamp in the description for the first half and second half if you've done it like me and just wait until the last day to do it. And by last day, I mean that last day to upload the video where you have the full thing instead of bother. But if you're on the second half, well then obviously go to the time frame that I have left in the description whenever I have this thing sorted. But anyways, that's the full kill. And we'll get on to the second half right about now. Alright boys, welcome back to the second part. And we have our absolute near dead team. Minus about 4 or 5 characters roughly speaking. Yeah, Kaioken and Gohan still not looking good, but I do have the Gohan at a Zenkai 6 because they finally added him into the shop. I was absolutely begging them to do it since last time, and I did it. I'm happy enough. So I said we just get straight into it to not waste any time. With our first fight being to our left, and it's a Sun Family fight with about 3 healers. Alternatively, you can go to here. Now that I think about it, we've already done this, but it has 4 supers in Nappa. So yeah, no, I think we're just going to go with the route that I have on my right, because last time we deviated from the route on the right, well, you saw where most of my characters went. They went downhill. So let's just go with the way it is and just do it. Okay, so you know, I'm going to try this here. Without the healer, I'm trying it. Has 3 healers. I'm trying to go for as much damage as I can. And this Goku does give stuff to the Gohan and Goten, so that's why I'm doing it. Let's get into the fight with the formation. And for that, we have the usual trio first. Then I'd suggest getting rid of Gamma, because from what I remember, he is tanky. Then get rid of the 18, and then the Vegeta. Because I said the Vegeta would go down a lot easier. But anyways, I say we get straight into this. Alright, coming out of that fight, everyone's still looking solid enough. Oh yeah, I completely forgot, he does get a super attack. Okay, you know what? I didn't realize this. He gets a super attack, so in other words, yeah, do that formation, otherwise you are absolutely done in for. But we got the full kill nonetheless. I said we get into the next fight. With that being to this 5th stage, as a super easy stage, finally, we get another super easy stage. It's been so difficult with some family fights all around. It's nice to get a good wee stage like this. Okay, so this is going to be the way I'm going to be doing the team. I'm taking off the Kaioken green unit because, yes, we don't need him. There's no point. So yeah, I say we get straight into this fight. Gohan should be healing up quite nicely. For this here, we're going to be getting rid of the Vegeta. Actually, no, go for the Vegeta last, I forgot. The Frieza, the Cooler, Shisami, Frieza, Vegeta, and then Gohan. Or you could go Gohan and Vegeta, but I'm gonna go with Vegeta and Gohan because these two aren't really too much fun. I don't know what the word is, but still, let's get into the fight. And coming out of that fight, we have a barely healed Gohan, but near 3 million points, so 100% take it. Full kill and everything. As it says, an easy fight. Let's move on with our 4th stage 2 here, which is just a full color wheel. Nothing to fret about. Let's just get into it. This is going to be the formation we're going with here, because as I said, it's a full color wheel, so you might as well just bring in all the colors. I said we can just move on into the fight. Alright, so let's see, for this here, going to be doing a full circle around it. Like this here. Or was it Topo? It was either Topo. Actually, yeah, no, it's this here. Yeah, I almost forgot. Because if you run a regen with the LF Piccolo, it's almost the 4th person on a rough estimation that gets hit with a super. So that's why this here. I completely forgot about it, so that in all honesty, I completely forgot about it. But anyways, let's move on. And coming out of that fight, pretty simple enough. Near 1.6. Had the full kill and everything. Let's move on, shall we? With our 5th stage. And it's against a team that we are very, very aware of. Wait, no, that's not the right one. No, not that one. Nope. I forget where it is. Ah, yes, here it is. We never got the full kill with this Goku. So, yeah, this is going to be a wee bit of an issue. Because we never got the full kill last time. I don't know if we'll get the full kill this time. But Gohan's a lot more powered up. So, I said we could maybe do it. Not guaranteeing it, but maybe. But anyway, let's get into the formation. Okay, so I'm going to bring in this team here. Actually, wait. There you go. Alright, sort of. We're going to bring in this team here. Because, again, we're going to need as many supers as we can. We have about 4 of them here. I could bring in that Goku. Actually, now that I think about it, it's actually probably a better idea. Alright, here we go. That's a good idea. We've now got 5 supers on the way. So, getting through this here should hopefully be a breeze. However, I'm not guaranteeing anything. But, let's move on. Alright, let's see. We're going to go up against the Gohan first. Then we get rid of the Gamma. Then it's like get rid of Tapion. The Vegeta, Gogeta, then the Hero Goku at the end. So like, I checked before and we never killed the Tapion. So, there's that. So I don't know too much about him. But I don't think he does the Huracan thing. So we should be okay. So I say we get into it. Hopefully this is going to be good. Hopefully. Not guaranteeing it, but I'm hoping. And coming out of that fight, did we get the full kill? Yes, let's go. We got the full kill. Yes. Let's go. The 5 supers probably helped quite a bit. And we avoided Gamma's super as well. Everyone looking a wee bit worse for wear, but I mean, nonetheless, we're still doing alright. Because we got the full kill that time. Okay, I say we move on. With our 4th stage right above us. It's pretty simple enough. I'd have to say. Pretty simple enough. With 3 colors, not too bad. Let's move on to the formation. I guess this is going to be the formation we get rocking with. Actually, wait, now I think about it, we don't really need Kaioken as much for healing. Although the damage though, but you know what, we'll leave it. We'll go over this here, get used in all of these tiles, and let's hopefully see if we can do this here. Okay, so let's see. Formation is going to be the Frieza first, get rid of him immediately. Then I suggest getting rid of the Broly and the Gogeta. This Vegeta, this Broly, and then this Frieza. I said this here will be like the best formation. I'm not too sure, I can't guarantee it, but we are getting rid of like 3 main units out of the way. But let's move on. Alright, coming out of that fight, everyone's still looking decent. I think Go on healed up as well. Full kill and everything. 1.6, now take it nonetheless. And we're moving on to the next fight, will be a 5-fist stage against this super easy team. Nothing to worry about. Because this here, I'll make you go for this here as well if you want to. But don't go for this here. There's no point. Realistically, there's no point because same fight above it. And although a very easy enough fight, so if you want to go for this here, it's up to you. But I don't recommend it. I suggest going for this fight or this fight. I'm going to go for this fight because it's super easy enough. So yeah, let's get into the formation. Because this is going to be a formation we can rock it with here. I don't really need anything. It's just purple, green, red, and yellow. And I have every color counter there is here. So yeah, although this Kaioken is on 20%, which is shocking considering this Gohan's 46. One Zenkai the other isn't. Zenkai this man, please legends. But let's move on. Okay, so let's see, the formation is going to be easy and simple enough. We get rid of Kakunsa, then Krillin, then Super 17, then Gohan, Kid Goku, and then Rosie. Because 17 can absorb Goten's attacks, so we don't want that to happen. So let's just move on anyways. And coming out of that fight, everyone's still looking healthy, and Kaioken and Gohan healed up quite a bit. Full kill and everything, 1.8, 100% taken. Let's move on with our fucking twice streak bonus. I don't know why it took me so long. You can either go for this one, as I showed you, or this one, which is hell. Because, I mean, realistically, it's either just hell or pretty simplistic. Weaker fight versus a stronger fight. I'm gonna go with the stronger fight, however. Go for this one if you're extremely weak. I'm just saying that much. But if you're like me, in 1 points, go for this fight. I'm gonna go for this fight, but for this here, just get rid of Pycon, Goku, him. Do this formation. It'll work for you 100%. It'll be fine. And you can summon out whatever way you want here. But this is the formation I go for this fight. But let's just get into this fight right here. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be the team I'm going to be rocking with here. Again, it's blue, yellow, red. There's no greens. And also this Kaioken is extremely low at 30%, so there's no point. Do I have a feeling Gohan might die? No, not the slightest. He's Zenkai 6. He's not going to die by this point because he healed up quite a bit. But yeah, let's move on to the fight. Alright, let's see. Formation is going to be Goten, Gohan, this Kaioken, then this Kaioken, then Nappa, and then 18. This is the way I'm going to be doing this here. Do I have a feeling that the Zenkai Kaioken is going to die? Not really. He's above half HP. So he should be alright. Plus he's only getting the debuffs from the 18 from what I'm aware of. Because Nappa gets rid of support and defense units. So there's that. But anyways, let's just hope this hell is going to be worth it. And coming out of that fight, he actually did die. Wow. I'm honestly shocked. But we got the full kill, and I believe we avoided the supers? I don't know, I'll have a look for the replay and hoping that we did. Maybe that's why he died, because he got supered, if that's the case. But we lost our main Superman, which is honestly shocking to me. Because he's never died before. This is the first time I've probably lost to some family member that isn't Gohan. That's unfortunate, but we have to deal with it. Let's move on with our 21 and this 4/5 stage. Wee bit easier, but it's not too much. I said we get into the fight. I was doing the formation bracket with here. I don't want to do the super attack there. Although this Go 10 really is there, I don't really see the point. But, I mean, you can go there if you want to with the Goten if you have them like mine. But, other than that, don't really see the point. Let's move on anyways. Formation, usual 3. Then Nappa, Super Saiyan 4, then Healer. This season has been an absolute pain in the arse. But we just have to deal with it. And let's get into the fight. Coming out of that one, we have a 1.8. Pretty solid. Full kill and avoid all supers. Nice. Let's move on to our next fight. Now, we could go to this fight this stage, or we could go to this one. But I feel like this one's a lot easier, which is why I'm going to go for it. Because, as I said, I'm following the path that's sitting on the right. Also, if you go up here, you have to deal with this. This, which is essentially just model blue with Goten strawn on it. But then you end up with this fight. I mean, you can go there if you want to. I'm not going to judge you, but I'm going to go this way. With this somewhat okay enough formation we can run with here, I have a feeling that I'm just going to be using this and this team throughout the entire thing. I just realised this Goku is almost there. Might as well just put him there. Alright, other than that, let's get into the fight. Let's see, the usual 3 as always. Then get rid of the healer, Super Saiyan 4, and then the healer. The second healer. The more important healer. But yeah, I say we get straight into the battle. Alright, coming out of that fight. 1.9 million, Goten did take a wee bit of a hit, but we avoided all supers. Also forgot to mention, if you're running the LF Piccolo, go for Super Saiyan 4 before this Vegeta. Because he's most likely to hit the special move on him. More so than the Vegeta, more so than the third character. But other than that, pretty successful, I say. Alright, so let's see, for our next one, we're just going to be going to here, which is a super easy fight. Super easy. It's nothing to fret about. Let's get into the fight. Alright, I'm going to go over this formation. I'm going to see if we can get Kaioken healed up a wee bit. Although I don't really see the point in it, but here, I will still do it. So yeah, let's get into the fight. Alright, so let's see, formation, boot tanks, obviously go first, then go for the purples. Then the red. Gohan and then the Vegeta. Actually, wait, go for the red first. Then the purples. Then the Gohan Vegeta. Yes, this is the best formation I'd say for this here. So let's get into it. And coming out of that fight, 1.8 million, I think he did heal up a wee bit. And we avoided the Boot Super, which is always a good sign. As let's see, for our next fight is this 5th stage against the Sun Family team. This has been riddled with Sun Family, I swear. This has been a pain in the arsehole. But let's just move on to the fight anyways. Okay, so it's going to be the formation we'll be rocking with here. Again, I can't really do too much with regards to the tiles, because I want to try and get as much support I can with the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. And also because Healer Goku works best in the center tile. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, I thought we'd just get straight into the fight. As it's the usual trio, then this Vegeta, then the healer, then the Goku. I believe this Vegeta does debuff you, this one here. I cannot remember. But anyways, I said we get into the fight. And coming out of that fight, 2 million, nice. This Gohan's really healing back up. Avoid all the supers, so that's nice to know. Let's move on to our final fight. And that's going to be this Super Saiyan 4 Sun Family team, unfortunately. Because I'd rather go up against the other one than this hellhole. But if you want to go for this one, I can not blame you in the slightest. You can go for this 4th stage if you want to. It's the easiest fight in the game. But I'm going to go with the Sun Family just to knock it all out of the park. You can do it if you want to as well. I'm not going to say anything. But just let you know. No, let's move on. Okay, so this is going to be the formation right here. Yeah, I haven't really got much else to say about it. But let's just move on. And for this fight, it's the usual trio as always. Then this healer, Super Saiyan 4. Then the second healer. Again, this is just, to be fair, TOP is just a hellhole whenever there's a feck ton of some family fights. Although we can complain about it, they don't do anything. There's like that one time where there's like barely any some family fights. But that was the one time. We've always had a stupid amount of some family fights. It's always best to try and avoid them, but you have to face them at some point. But anyways, let's just move on to get to our final fight. And coming out of that fight, we get nearly 5.2 million. 300cc in the bag. And we got the full kill and everything. Neato Bisquito. This has been good. Kind of. Cowkin did die, so there's that. But anyways, let's see where we end up. From what I can tell, there's about 45.3. Or 45.4. I mean, here, I wasn't too far off. Where do we end up according to the board? Or in accordance to the board? Half curious, see where the top players all end up. It's probably like 49 million. I'm not going to be surprised if it's 49 million. I ended up at 274. Take it nonetheless. Was top 1,000. I forgot I had it on my rank. 46 million. 6,000 off. 600,000 off, not 6,000, Jesus. Obviously, it's all some family. You managed to do it like that. Oh my god. You know, this is why I say I always try to like see where everyone else is at and just technically just take their thing. I will do this. If you want me to do this, I'll 100% do this. I will do this 100%. Let's see, it's all just some family. But this here, it's the exact same. It's literally the exact same. Oh wow, someone actually got up here with Buhan. Your fair play. No, I have to say, fair play. Fair play to this man for getting 11th place, I'll say that much. But anyways, other than that, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, smash like, sub, and a comment for the crack of it. And I shall see you all in the next video tomorrow with another MUI. Possibly the last, if not the second last, if you want more.